Sussexes' fight about Lilibet's christening caught on tape after public sparked about them. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle allegedly had a huge fight while they were in New York. In its October 11 issue, In Touch Weekly claimed that Prince Harry and Markle argued over their daughter Lilibet's christening venue. And since they were at a public event at the time, the tape allegedly caught the Duke and Duchess of Sussex fighting. What started off as Harry voicing some concerns spiraled into the nastiest fight they've ever had. What's worse, their trip was being taped for some TV show, so they were wired and the fight was caught on audio, the source said. The source claimed that Prince Harry and Markle previously agreed that they will have Lilibet christening in London. However, the Duke of Sussex allegedly started to have some doubts. And when he told his wife about what he's thinking, the Duchess of Sussex became upset. Markle doesn't care about Prince Harry's feelings because all she wants is for her daughter to also have a royal christening just like Archie. A royal christening is a recipe for disaster. Besides having to deal with all the publicity that would come with it, Harry feels it makes sense to give his family more time to calm down. To be honest, he'd prefer to have a small, hassle-free christening for Lilibet in California, the source said. Following the couple's heated argument, Markle allegedly stormed out of the room and left Prince Harry. And that night, Markle left her husband looking like a fool when they went out to dinner. It had previously been suggested that the couple would return to Britain for the 4-month-old's christening, but it is instead likely to take place in the US. A palace insider told the paper, "There will not be a christening in the UK. It is not happening." Another source added that it would be highly unlikely. Lilibet is instead likely to be christened into the Episcopal Church of the US. She would still be able to join the Church of England if she comes to Britain and joins a C of E congregation. A member of the royal family does not need to be christened to remain in the line of succession. This morning host Philip Schofield has weighed in on how Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are received by the British public, after a row erupted on whether they would have Lilibet christened in the UK. This morning star Philip Schofield has claimed Prince Harry and his wife Meghan Markle are damned if they do, damned if they don't, as a new row has erupted over their potential UK return. It comes after a source claimed that the couple were planning to christen their daughter Lilibet in the US instead of returning to Windsor Castle to have her baptized into the Church of England. If she did return to the UK, she would be following in her brother Archie's footsteps, who was christened at the historic venue. In a dedicated segment on This Morning, royal expert Camilla Tominey explained, "My information from the Church of England yesterday was if Lilibet then comes over and joins the Church of England congregation, then she'll be considered Church of England. Also, interestingly, you don't need to be baptized in order to remain in the line of succession. The only bar to the line of succession is to be a Catholic," she added. Philip interjected, "Once again, they're damned if they do and damned if they don't. You wonder whether if they had come over, people would have said, that's unnecessary travel." Tom Swarbrick, one of the program's regular news reviewers, agreed with Phil, as he said, "I just think it's up to them. She's their daughter, let them decide. Are people going to get too upset if it happens in the US rather than the UK? I mean, I think you're right, damned if they do, damned if they don't."